Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
We begin our Best of Summer special at Pintail Point for Get Youth Outdoors Day.
We hit the beach to find out how much sand we can get in our pockets.
You can't have summer fun without eating a whole lot of watermelon.
And we'll head to the scales for a big fishing tournament.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures, and traditions in the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, I know we're both excited for cooler days and all things autumn, but we've still got just enough margarita salt left to look back at summer of 2025. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm looking for the margaritas.
Well, I didn't actually bring any with me. It was just a way to get us into our best of summer special.
You know, you can be really hurtful sometimes.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
Summer break was always a highlight for me growing up.
That's right, just being outside, playing with my friends, exploring the world around me, such a great time.
So we're big fans of anything that helps get youth outdoors.
Like Get Youth Outdoors Day at Pintail Point.
Exactly like that.
So we are at our 4th annual Richard L. Trumka Memorial Get Youth Outdoors Day here with the Union Sportsmen's Alliance, and we have a fantastic day out here for all these kids. We have a fun, free event for these kids to get outdoors, get away from screens, enjoy this beautiful weather, this beautiful property that we're on, and they get a chance to experience archery, fishing, shooting. We got all sorts of stuff out here for them to do, whether they're trying it for the first time or they're experienced. This is a place for them to be, and we have a ton of volunteers helping out to just make this event a great success.
How did all of this kind of come about?
So at the Union Sportsmen's Alliance, we are our mission is focused on uniting the union community and everybody else around them to get outdoors, to focus on conservation. And one of our late board members, one of our founding board members, Richard L. Trumka, who this event is a memorial of, his passion was the youth days, getting kids outdoors, getting them connected, and creating lifelong hobbies, lifelong passions for them.
Are you seeing year-to-year growth with this event?
Yes, yeah, definitely. So far, I think this year we're close to double number of kids that we were last year, which is amazing. And we're hoping to just continue that trend year after year. We'll be out here.
What is the age group for this?
We have everything for any age. So we want to focus on youth, anyone 17 or under, but we have some kiddos they're 7 months old out here. They might not be, casting a line, but they're getting to watch big brother and sister do it, and maybe in a year or two they'll be able to do it themselves.
How did the vision and the idea of getting union members to team up for something like this, how did that kind of come about?
When the Union Sportsmen's Alliance was founded, that was the goal. We wanted to, everybody had the same idea. We have union locals all over the country that work with us, a lot of different specialties. Everybody brings in all of their knowledge, and combined we're able to help thousands of youth every year. We're able to put in a ton of infrastructure projects to help local communities all over the country. So the Union Sportsmen's Alliance, we care so much about getting our next generation out and involved. We want to preserve everything that we've been given in these great outdoors and make sure that our future generations care about it just as much as we do. A lot of people are connected to the environment in some way, And it's, it's healthy, it's balanced, and it's great to be able to get out here and do this. So anyone that wants to come join us, we would love to have them.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
When you think of summer, you probably think about hitting the beach.
And that doesn't just go for those on foot.
So basically what we did is we come out here with the Delmarva Jeep events. We come out, we build the course, have fun, make it fun for you people to come out and enjoy themselves. Just the area that they allow us, I should say, they allows us to use, and then we put a lot of fun little dips, hills, holes, things like that for everybody to love. It's beginners. If you've never put your Jeep in four-wheel drive, you can come out here, try it out, see what it can do, and then we go from there. Right now it's a little windy, but overall, yes, it's a great course to come out and especially try the Jeeps out and see what they can do. I love it. I used to deal with a lot of car groups and stuff like that. Jeeps are more laid back and kind of fun to hang around people, and car groups are too, but Jeeps just a little different experience.
This is a project I started about 5 years ago, and I actually truly bought it in pieces. The person before me took it apart like 30 years ago and realized he couldn't get it back together, and so all the pieces more or less sat in boxes. He agreed to sell it to me, and I carted everything up, brought it home, and then I went through the process of sorting it, trying to figure out exactly where everything goes. I have rebuilt engines before, but this is the first time I actually took apart and did a completely frame-off restoration.
When they come out here to do the sand course, we have a shift of like 2.5 hours, and they get to basically do this as much as they can in 2.5 hours. So we kind of do the course, and they come in, they stage again, and they do the course, and they kind of keep, it's like an organized flow all day long. And so people come out here on the beach, they do the beach crawl in the morning, they do the sand course, they have a good time, they enjoy getting their Jeep out on a beach in a safe environment. And many times, some of these people, it's the first time they've ever four-wheeled before. Jeff and the team at Delmarva events, Delmarva Jeep events, they're really great at guiding the Jeeps and talking them through it. And if somebody gets stuck, stay calm, we're gonna get you out. This is really what Ocean City Jeep Fest is, getting the Jeeps together on the beach in Ocean City. We have the convention center with all the vendors where you were earlier. People have tires and wheels for sale, sound systems for sale, the foot pegs when you take your doors off, all the different things that are unique to the Jeep or the 4x4 world you can find at the convention center. And then we do our big vintage Jeep display inside that we like. It's a lot of fun, and the people are a lot of fun. And in the end, I think watching them have fun makes me have fun. It usually is always the same weekend, the weekend before Labor Day, every year, right here on the beach in Ocean City at the convention center.
Did you know that the signature 7-slot grille of the Jeep was originally 13 slots, with many believing it was an homage to the 13 original colonies?
Did you know that it's believed that the name Jeep comes from the initials GP, standing for General Purpose?
And did you know that a Marine Corps Jeep nicknamed Old Faithful was awarded a Purple Heart for its sustained damage at the Battle of Guadalcanal in 1942?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Jason will tell you that a summer just isn't a summer without fishing.
And fishing with friends always makes it more enjoyable, just like we see in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws. Thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Our fishing day started at Broadkill Beach. Me, Hoss, Frank, Hoss's son Stephen, and Mary. Yes, Mary, Hoss's wife, first mate, and the gal who greases the wheel that keeps Hoss rolling along. After Hoss told us we were here to catch trout from the beach, I believed him and I did just that. The mistake came when I released this first fish. Any die-hard old salt will tell you that is a fishing fatal. The fish will go back and tell the rest of them what's going on up there. This one evidently told all the trout because we didn't catch any more trout. And also, evidently, trout don't talk flounder language, as Frank and I took turns releasing flounder that didn't quite measure up to Delaware's 14-inch minimum. When the fish on the end of Mary's line turned out to be a shark, we packed it in and headed for Indian River Inlet. It was here that we ran smack dab into a bluefish blitz.
Came all the way from Columbus, Ohio to do this.
Him in the net! The net!
These guys were stacked shoulder to shoulder on every boulder and were bailing 4 to 8 pound blues. You got to have a great sense of humor to fish under these conditions, not to mention a sharp eye. If you don't, there's a good chance you'll get a bucktail in the ear or smacked in the head with a fish. This definitely wasn't a quiet bass pond. We backed out of there in a hurry. But some poor soul had to go to the bathroom, and Hoss, ever the opportunist, borrowed his boulder and got into the act. This only proves that even the best lose them once in a while. In a nutshell, everybody was having a great day at Indian River Inlet on Monday. The bluefish were in and blitzing. When he's doing that, fishing slumps end and troubles are forgotten. We left with a feeling we'd gotten a good story. The Cochrans had made sure of that.
Lauren, how about we look back at some of our favorite photos from over the summer?
That might be one of the best suggestions you've had all year.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
You can't have summer without a few essential items. Sand, surf, seagulls, poolside weekend.
And watermelons. Lots and lots of watermelons.
Well, this is our 23rd annual Watermelon Festival here at Wright's Market. Hopefully they have a great, fun day with family and friends. We have all kinds of food here that help nonprofit organizations. We have face painting, we have a bounce house, we have horseback rides, we have a kids craft tent, game tent, fire truck rides. There's vendors here, there's a car show here, so there's tons of things to do. This is I think our 17th annual Princess Contest. We had 24 little girls here this morning that competed for the title, but everybody leaves with a prize. Nobody leaves here without something, so we're excited about that.
Can you tell me what you know about watermelons?
Yes, so they're yummy and juicy.
And what would you like to be when you grow up?
An engineer because they build things.
The last Saturday in July is our Watermelon Festival, so put it on your calendar now to come out for our 24th Watermelon Festival, so mark your calendars now. I didn't grow up in a farm, I married a farmer, so I'm always here to speak and kind of promote farmers and what they do for us. But we just this is a big, just a fun family day, a way of giving back to the community. We just want people to come here, have fun, have simple games, simple things to do, and just come out and just have fun. We have all kinds of Fall Fest activities happening. We're actually organizing a Summer Blast event for the first time the end of August. So keep our fingers crossed all of that works out for us. And in September, we have our Sweet Potato Palooza. We have Fall Harvest Weekend. We have a community yard sale. And then every weekend in October, we have different themed festivals. So it's a busy time from here on out to the end of October. We try to provide local produce. We grow a lot of our own produce. If we don't grow it ourselves, we bring it in from other local farmers. So we just try to provide a good quality produce and safe food to eat.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
We know that fishing is a big part of summer for us here on Delmarva.
So it's only fitting that we have a fishing tournament in Ocean City where bigger is always better. Big weekend in Ocean City this weekend. It is the Hook Big Fish Classic, and Tomcat going to be in action.
Yes, we are.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement with this tournament and basically offshore fishing altogether.
Well, offshore fishing, I've been doing it for 25 years here in Ocean City area. Started right here in this marina when it was the old shanty town. Now it's evolved into all the bigger boats and nicer stuff here. But Big Fish Classic came about 12 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
We've been fishing it every year. Won a lot of money over the years of doing it. Trolled one night and got a really nice swordfish on the troll, which is unheard of, really. You don't really see that too much up here.
What drives someone from going from rivers and ponds to way out there?
I think it's a passion. Born and raised on the Chesapeake Bay, so I fished there my whole life, the brown water and such. Come down here one time years and years ago with Captain Dave Mudron. Got the blue water blues, I like to call it, and it's evolved into this now. Big game fishing, 36 hours, the endurance, tiring, but it's what we love to do.
And you really have to love to do this in order to put the time and the efforts into it's a complete lifestyle,
right?
Because this isn't the only tournament that you probably fish.
We pretty much do every one. We do the whole tournament series. We're a private boat, so we don't charter, so we have a lot of time to go out. One of the good things about us is we have one of our lure sponsors, which is sitting behind you, Jeff Simmons from the Canyon Candy. So we're able to make a lot of these lures and run them and see what works better, than the other ones.
When it comes to tournaments like this, that that your entry fee is going to a good cause with helping out the Ocean City Volunteer Fire Company. I mean, that's got to be something a little different than most any other tournament that you fish in.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the tournaments now are structuring it that way. So where they're actually going out and taking a big piece of the pie and giving it to a charity, a donation or whatever it seems to be fit for.
It's got to be nice to say, yeah, I fish these things, but I do it not only for my personal benefits, but I know that what I'm doing is giving back to the community that I love, that has supported me in my passion.
Yep, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. A lot of these tournaments, like you say, when you get into some of these organizations, the Poor Girls Open, with the Hook Big Fish Classics doing here, it's helping our community and helping pretty much everybody in town, keeping these smaller towns now on the map and thriving with business.
Summer of 2025 certainly flew by, but we had a lot of fun, and we want to thank each and every one of you who invited us out to spend part of it with you.
As we turn the page on a new season full of new adventures, we want to encourage you to get out there and take all the photos and then send them our way. You can do so by going to outdoorsdelmarva.com or scanning the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
We hope to see you right back here again next week, but until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, which is proudly presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water. By Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1. By Range Time, time well spent. And by Hunter Emery State Farm, your good neighbor in the outdoors.